When I reviewed Everything or Nothing, I mentioned that it came from my pile of shame. I got a couple emails asking me what the heck that meant. Well, I don't take kindly to being pestered, so in an effort to shut you bastards up... I'm kidding. The pile of shame is something that almost all gamers have. It's literally a pile of games that have just been purchased, but because of time constraints haven't been picked up and played yet. I don't mind saying that I have a rather large pile of shame, thank you very much, as life seems to be getting in the way of the freedom I had in my younger days where I could somehow manage to squeeze in 50 hours worth of video games in a single day. I'm making a concerted effort now to consolidate space and play through these games, and every so often I'm going to take a quick look at one of them and let you know if it's a keeper or not. First up is Activision's Wreckless, the Yakuza missions, from 2002. I initially got this action driving game for two reasons. One, it got decent reviews, and two, you can unlock a DeLorean. You see, Universal Studios' Theme Park Adventures had come out the year before, and it had such a horrible recreation of Back to the Future that I felt this would help get that abomination out of my head. You have your choice of either playing as two ditzy police officers...
I just love this stuff. Aren't we supposed to be on duty or something? Huh? What was that? No! My pudding! I'm gonna get you for this. You're not getting away from me.
Or two bumbling thugs.
Chubby Wubby, this is Hubby Dubby. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. You're not saying I look chubby in this, are you?
Oh, shut up. It's just a code name, Chang. That's what this job's all about. Code names. Jeez. Sometimes I wonder why Jackie ever hired you. Now get your butt over here! Let's take down
I'm not sure why one of them is Elton John, but whatever. Your mission is to wipe out the Yakuza, Japan's version of the mob, from the streets of Hong Kong. So, how do you eliminate them? Well, in early missions, you just have to bump into their cars, cause enough damage, and that's it, they're gone. The damage system works a little oddly. If you ram into them full speed, obviously you'll do a bit of damage. But if you stick with them and then push them into a wall or another car, it barely registers. Later missions shake things up a bit. For example, you'll be given the chance to destroy local food carts that are being used for money laundering. Running them over with your car seems a little extreme, I know, but I guess that's what you gotta do. Wreckless came out on the Xbox, PS2, and GameCube. It was specifically created for the Xbox and then ported over to the other systems, so of course it makes perfect sense that the game is not compatible with the Xbox 360. If you want to play this game and you don't have an original Xbox around, get the GameCube version. It sells for less than $1 online. But is it worth playing? Well, if I was stuck inside for a weekend and only had this game available to me, yeah, I'd probably play through it. It's not a bad game, the graphics still look fairly good and the chaotic gameplay is interesting, but while the maps are big, the actual driving locations feel cramped, not to mention the fact that it's hard to remember that you're actually supposed to drive on the other side of the street there. Playing it, though, made me want to play Burnout, and then playing that would have made me want to play Burnout 2, etc., etc., etc. Driving games rarely hold up well because they're always being improved on. So while Wreckless is fun, it'll remind you of newer, better games, and you should just play those instead. And for God's sakes, protect your pudding.
My pudding!